Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, and I'm back for another video. This time we're doing another kaiju C profile, and today we're talking about another very powerful form of Mega Godzilla, and that is Super Mega Godzilla. Now, Super Mega Godzilla, he's more like a gigantic version of Super Godzilla, but a bit more like, GMK Godzilla mixed in with Godzilla Ultima, and a bit more like Space Godzilla. Now, of course, there's nothing changing about the height. It's still the same as Mega Godzilla's height. Now, a good majority of his powers are still the same as Super Godzilla's powers. But they're about 800 times more powerful and 800 times more worse. Now, this power but there are also a few new powers that I'm going to be adding. And a few of them are sort of reference of other iconic Godzilla powers. Like, for example, Super Mega Godzilla can shoot back beams out of his back, like Shin Godzilla can. He also can summon a shock wave out of his tail. And of course, the Super Ultra Wave is another reference that Super Mega Godzilla has. The last three things that are references, or that he has, that resembles of another iconic Godzilla, and that is, well, like Fire Godzilla. Fire Legendary Godzilla is what I'm trying to say. Super Mega Godzilla can unleash a nuclear pulse, but this one's like 80 times more deadlier than the Legendary Godzilla's nuclear pulse is. The next ability is, of course, something that's similar to anime Ghidorah, and that is when he bites onto something, he not just tries to erase you from existence, but drains you of your power. And finally, the last ability that is something that, well, it's a reference of another Godzilla, and that is, of course, which one was it again? Oh yeah, Godzilla 1974. He basically has the ability to turn himself into a gigantic magnet. So, Super Mega Godzilla, he is extremely dangerous. He's not as dangerous as destructive Mega Godzilla, but he's dangerous enough for where he will put up a fight when he's feeling threatened. Now, how does Mechagodzilla summon this form? I kept on changing it several times in the past because I didn't like how the way it looked. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be the final time I'm changing it. And I think this one might actually work out well. Now, you all know Super Godzilla, he needs the DNA of King Ghidorah as well as his own DNA combined to help him to summon his form. It's basically the same thing, but he needs synthetic energon and red energon. He needs all of that combined. And then you just need to fire it at his open wound, just in time before it heals up. Because I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, that Mechagodzilla has a very fast regenerative ability. So you just have to fire it in his wound on time before it heals. Because you can't fire it on him because the scales are hard enough that basically Godzilla Earth's atomic breath can just bounce right off of him. So, yeah. The final thing about Super Mechagodzilla is the fact that he's basically unstoppable, and he's extremely hard to take down. If you think about taking Super Mechagodzilla down, you might as well think again and turn around and run. So, that's it. That's basically all I have to say. I know there's not much to talk about, considering the majority of his abilities are very similar to Super Godzilla and all that stuff. But, yeah. Stay tuned for my next video, which we're going to be talking about a form that you guys have heard about, but didn't really see or heard in action. And that is possibly the most powerful form that Mechagodzilla ever has. And that is Super for Mechagodzilla Prime. So stay tuned for that video where we're going to be talking about Super Mechagodzilla Prime. So I hope you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out, everyone.